At 8 p.m., a 20-month-old baby girl goes to sleep in her own bed. 9 a.m., baby Ella is gone. Cops working overtime 24/7. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas night. Wrapping yellow crime scene around the family home as the family vacates the house. Daddy's still in hiding. In the last hours, 2 states' attorneys dressed in forensic crime scene gear processed the home themselves. Cops following local leads at airstrips, streams, ponds, a thick blanket of snow on the ground, and a deserted boys' camp just miles away comes under scrutiny. Police refusing to admit tonight whether they've got a person of interest as mommy takes to the airwaves saying, "I blame Daddy." Joining me right now is 20-month-old baby Ella's grandfather, Ron Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds has been kind enough to be with us since Ella went missing, as has his daughter, Ella's mom, as has her grandmother. Ron Reynolds, thank you for being with us. Ron, if I were in your shoes, I'd be happy that the lawyers were involved, but also sad because the fact that they're coming in with crime scene get up on, decked out in the booties, the gloves, that tells me that they truly believe this is a crime scene. Now, the good part is maybe they think it's just a kidnapping. The bad part is they could be looking for forensic evidence relating to her disappearance. Ron, on your end, tell me what happened over the Christmas break. The cops worked through the break, right?
Yes, ma'am, they did. They continue working through it. Christmas was not good for us because Ayla was not with us, and she was in our thoughts and prayers like she's always have been. And I, again, say thank you to everybody, as well as me and the family and everybody else, for everybody out there doing what they need to do. I'm very grateful. I am so grateful for what they're doing. I understand that American Most Wanted is also involved in this now, so that's a big help right there.
Ron, let's just cut to the facts. Police insisting this is still a missing child investigation. Yet these 2 guys are 2 of the state's top homicide prosecutors. They didn't go in there to go through the fridge, all right? Sit down and have a cup of coffee. What are cops telling you?
All we know right now is that they are involved. Again, they have to dress up to make sure that they don't ruin anything, and that's the key thing. But right now, we're still waiting to hear.
What's the daddy saying? What is he telling you guys?
Nothing. Not a word, nothing.
Have you tried to talk to him?
My daughter tried to talk to him, but nothing. Nothing's coming back. Nothing's being said. Not getting out there. Not doing anything.
Well, where is he?
Don't know. I really don't know.
I don't understand. I just don't. I'm not able to comprehend what you're telling me. Since the father was the last one with Ella, why haven't the 2 families been in touch to nail down what exactly happened that night? And where is he anyway?
Nobody wants to communicate. He hasn't come out. He hasn't said anything. My daughter tried a couple of times to get up with him, but no return or anything like that, so I don't know.
What about his family? What about the other people that were in the home that night? Nothing. Do you know where they are? Can you go to them and ask them?
No, I can't. I don't want to ruin the investigation that they have going on right now. No, I want justice. And they will find it.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you tried to contact his family, the grandmother or others that were there in the home that evening?
No, ma'am. I am not going to ruin this case. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to have someone say that I called or, did anything wrong. No, I'm going to let the law do their job.
Do we know if the father has taken a polygraph?
Not to my knowledge, ma'am.
Has he been asked?
I do not know, ma'am.
Now, it's my understanding, we were told at the end of last week that no one at this point has taken a lie detector test. What about the use of psychics, Ron? Have they been called in?
No, ma'am, not to my knowledge, but I've thought about that. Not only that, but I understand that American Most Wanted is also involved in this, too.
Would you be open to psychics getting involved in the case?
Absolutely. If they could find my Ayla and bring her home to us, Absolutely. I welcome them aboard, too. I mean, anything to help to bring her home, absolutely. And let me clarify this right now. I heard that woman say about how families right now we're not communicating. Do you really think it's a wise idea for me, as her grandfather, to communicate with this individual? No, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it would be smart for me to do this because, I probably would end up up in jail, because the way I feel right now towards what's going on. And no, I don't think it's a good idea for us to talk with the family right now. I mean, we'll let the FBI and everybody else do their job, and we'll go from there. But I personally, I don't think it's a good idea if I talk to this man.
Ron, why do you say if you spoke to the family, to Ayla's biological father and his family members that were there in the home that night, that you'd end up in jail?
I just would, because, I mean, think about it. I mean, here we have a little girl out here somewhere we don't know about, and you're telling me, as the father, you don't know what happened to your child, which is my granddaughter? You got to be kidding me.